There's one organ we all have, but probably don't think about nearly enough, and that's our heart. I mean, it's working tirelessly for us every single second of every day. And honestly, some of the facts about what it does are truly mind blowing. So let's dive into what makes our heart so incredible. And this quote right here, it just says it all, doesn't it? We kind of take our heart for granted, but its mission, it's absolutely staggering. We're about to explore just how hard it's really working, day in and day out, all for one reason: to keep you alive.
All right, first things first, let's reframe how we think about the heart. It's not just some biological part, it's a relentless engine. The engine that literally never, ever stops.
Okay, we probably all remember this from biology class, right? But it's so crucial to really grasp. The heart's number one job is to pump that oxygen-rich blood through a massive network of vessels, powering pretty much every single cell in our body. It's literally what's keeping us going, moment to moment. And this is where things get really wild. It's one thing to say the heart works hard. It's another thing entirely to actually see the numbers. So get ready, because the scale of this is genuinely difficult to wrap your head around. First up, 100,000. Let that sink in. That's how many times your heart beats, on average, every single day. Not a week, not a month, just in the next 24 hours. Just think about the sheer endurance that takes. And all those beats, they're moving a shocking amount of blood. We're talking over 2,000 gallons every day. To give you some perspective, that's like pumping the full contents of 40 bathtubs every single day. The volume is just astonishing. So, where does all that blood actually go? Well, it travels through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. That is the massive highway system your heart is in charge of, day in and day out. But what does a number like 60,000 miles even look like? Get this. If you could somehow take all the arteries, veins, and capillaries from just one person and lay them end to end, they would stretch around the entire planet twice. And all of that entire network, is inside each and every one of us right now. Wow. Okay, so beyond those jaw-dropping numbers, the heart also has some truly quirky characteristics. Let's get into a few weird but totally true facts you probably won't see coming. All right, here are a couple of quick comparisons for you. On average, a woman's heart beats just a little bit faster than a man's, about 8 beats more per minute. And if you're curious about its size, go ahead, clasp your two hands together. For most of us, that's about how big your heart is. And here are a few more surprising truths. For reasons we don't totally get, more heart attacks happen on a Monday than any other day of the week. And the day with the absolute highest peak? Christmas Day. Kind of strange, right? Now, inside, your heart's a clever two-part pump. The right side sends blood to your lungs to get oxygen, and the left side pumps that fresh, oxygenated blood out to the rest of your body. Oh, and here's a great little trivia fact for you. The only part of your body that doesn't get blood from the heart is your corneas. They actually get oxygen directly from the air. So, after hearing about all of its amazing power and scale, we have to make a really important turn here. Because for all of its incredible strength, this organ is also deeply, deeply vulnerable. And this is why that vulnerability matters so much. Heart disease is still the #1 cause of death in the US. All of a sudden, appreciating our heart isn't just a fun exercise anymore, is it? It becomes a critical health perspective. So, if we appreciate this amazing engine, then how do we protect it? This last part is all about turning that sense of awe into real action. So let's talk about a clear path forward for taking care of your heart. The good news is there's a clear, proactive way to think about heart health. It all starts with management, and that just means really knowing and keeping an eye on your key numbers, like cholesterol and blood pressure. Then, if there's any concern, the next step is an accurate diagnosis to get a clear picture of what's going on. From there, treatment isn't one size fits all. It's tailored just for you, from simple lifestyle changes to more advanced procedures. And maybe most importantly, it's about teamwork. You don't have to figure all this out on your own. Having a full team of specialists, from cardiologists to nutritionists, is key. And that really is the main takeaway, isn't it? We started this whole thing by just marveling at the heart's incredible power. So the only logical response, really, is to be good to it in return. Because while understanding it is the first step, taking action is what truly counts.
So, I'll just leave you with this question. This incredible machine works for you 24/7. It never asks for a day off. It never complains. The only question left is, what will you do for it today?